Introduction: The Hidden Thief of Peace. Have you ever felt like you're carrying a weight you just can't put down? Today, stress isn't just an occasional visitor. For many of us, it's become a permanent roommate that affects our health, our work, and our relationships. But here's the truth. While you can't always control what happens outside of you, you can absolutely master how your body and mind respond to it. Before we dive into these life-changing strategies, I want to ask you for a small favor. If you find value in what we're sharing, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us reach more people who might be struggling, and together we can build a community focused on better living. Understanding your body's alarm system. When you're stressed, your body doesn't just feel it, it reacts biologically. It triggers a flood of hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, shifting your system into survival mode called allostasis. While this is meant to protect you, staying in this state for too long can lead to physical damage, such as skin irritations, allergies, or chronic fatigue. Your body is trying to tell you something is wrong. The key is learning to listen before the alarm becomes a permanent condition. The root cause: it's not what you think. We often blame outside forces, our boss, the traffic, or the bills, for our internal turmoil. But stress is actually fueled by our perception of these events. It's the gap between how we think life should be and how it actually is. Negative thinking patterns act like a magnet for stress, convincing your mind of disasters that haven't even happened. The first step to freedom is realizing that by changing your thought process, you can change your physical reality. Taking control, identify, and action. You can't fix what you haven't identified. High stress often hides behind masks like irritability, sudden weight changes, or even increased reliance on habits like smoking or drinking. To manage this, you need a clear plan. This isn't just about thinking positive, it's about practical changes like adjusting your diet, incorporating regular exercise, or even physically changing your environment to break the cycle of tension. The art of easing tension. Sometimes you can't walk away from a stressful situation, but you can change the intensity of its impact. Think of your life as a marathon, not a sprint. Prioritize rest. Sleep is when your system rejuvenates. Without it, you're running on empty. Master relaxation. Find a mental sanctuary, a calm scene or a phrase that you can tap into the moment things get overwhelming. Pace yourself. Stress often comes from being overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks. Break them down and move at a sustainable speed. Quieting the mind. A cluttered mind cannot think clearly. This is why practices like meditation are so effective. The goal isn't to stop thinking entirely, but to redirect your inner voice. When you learn to quiet the noise and focus on the present moment, you refuel your system with positive energy, allowing you to approach problems with a head level rather than in panic mode. Stress-proofing your daily life. Whether you're at the office or at home, organization is your best friend. At work, watch your caffeine intake. Coffee can overstimulate your adrenaline, putting your brain into a hyperactive overdrive that mimics stress. Take short breaks to stretch, get fresh air, and actually step away for lunch. At home, don't keep things bottled up. Talk to others who are going through similar struggles. Establishing a morning routine like light exercise or deep breathing can energize you to face the day's challenges before they even begin. Managing relationships and anger. Relationships are often the biggest source of stress, usually because we expect others to read our minds or change for us. Acceptance is the cure. Focus on changing your own reactions rather than forcing someone else to change. When it comes to anger, the time out rule is vital. If you feel an outburst coming, walk away. This gives you the space to decide if the anger is actually warranted. Remember, it is always better to control your tongue and think before you speak than to deal with the stress that a moment of rage leaves behind. Conclusion: scheduling your peace. If you're a chronic worrier, try this strange but effective tip. Schedule time to worry.
Give yourself 15 minutes a day to focus on your concerns, and then consciously decide to be free of them for the remaining 23 hours. Replace those negative loops with positive affirmations and focus on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. You deserve a life defined by peace, not pressure. If you enjoyed these insights, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new update. Thank you for watching, and take a deep breath. You've got this.